the war plays out by the United States declaring war after Spain declared war and the U.S. mobilizing. And then the U.S. Army, the U.S. military was not very well organized. I mean, on paper, Spain had a bigger army, a comparable navy. So the question is, how do you exercise the great might and power of the United States? And they did that by mobilization of Americans to join the Army and the Navy. Some people saw it as an opportunity to heal the wounds of the Civil War, where Northerners and Southerners could fight together for the first time since 1865. So an army was organized, and they shipped from the southern United States. They had to hire private vessels to transport them to Cuba.
So just to remind you, the war officially begins on April 21st. I think the formal declarations are traded by the end of April. The war is over by August. That is a 4-month war. Spain does not meet much military success. In the Philippines, the sort of first engagement of the war is the Battle of Manila. The Spanish fleet there is destroyed. Spanish naval power in the Pacific ends that day. Their other possession in the Pacific, Guam, is taken by the United States without firing a shot. In the Caribbean, the war drags on a little further. There's a naval blockade. There's the famous volunteer forces. So you have Teddy Roosevelt, famously resigns as Secretary of the Navy so he can lead the Rough Riders. You have these iconic images. But in terms of actual fighting, it's not really a case study of brilliant military maneuvers. Spain is outgunned from the beginning. Spain understands what its stakes are. It fights long enough to sort of save face, but it is very eager, especially after the outcomes of the initial battle of the war, to settle this diplomatically. On the one hand, it ends up very badly for Spain. So Spain relinquishes its claims over Cuba, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines. It gets some restitution from the United States. So the United States agrees to pay $200 million in return for the investments that Spain has put into these various places. And that's sort of it in terms of the immediate aftermath of the war. It's fairly quick. It's fairly one-sided, and it's concluded fairly quickly without contention.